I think that Sean Payton, what he spoke of, the dysfunction last year, the poor coaching, poor general manager assembly of a staff, of a roster perhaps, of allowing Russell Wilson to have his own team of everything, workouts, trainings, quarterback coach, chef, his own office, etc. Everything was exacerbated because it was weak leadership and the team was losing. And I think that Russ is oftentimes hard to relate to because he comes off as very inauthentic. He's a talented guy, but as we all know, he's Mr. Unlimited diarrhea poop. So it doesn't surprise me that Sean Payton would walk in, talk to people that were there, and they would go, this was wrong, this was wrong, this was wrong, this was wrong. And he would go, oh my God, it was really bad, huh? And then he would usually internalize that. That's what coaches do, taking over situations. They hear about how bad it was when they weren't there. They're obviously propped up on a platform to say, okay, I feel good because it was bad before me, and now I'm here to fix it. That's why they hired me. But everybody internalizes it because you're not supposed to obviously drag the people that you're replacing. And Payton did that, and there's, I think, two reasons. Number one, Sean Payton did that because Sean Payton does have a bit of a no filter sometimes. He blamed it on the Fox thing. I had my Fox hat on. I was being an analyst. I was being a broadcaster. I need to not do that. Okay, that's kind of part of it. But Sean Payton, as always, I think kind of spoke his mind. It's what makes him a very popular subject on the talk show circuit. He does a lot of talk shows. Let's face it, he's done our show. Radio Row, he's always around. He hops on this, that, the other thing. You know, he does a lot of media appearances. I think he likes to talk. I think people like him. And he likes to spout off every so often. So it's a little par for the course for Sean Payton. But the second part is what Aaron Rodgers is saying there. And I give Rodgers credit for vocalizing this. I think Sean Payton looks at a broken situation in Denver with a broken quarterback in Russell Wilson and is laying the foundation for how bad it was. Oh, my God. In case it is a 6-11, in case it is a 7-10, and people go, well, what are you getting paid $18 million a year for if you're going 7-10? And he gets to go, oh, you have no idea how broken it was around here. Oh, I mean, they just ruined everything. It does give Payton a bit of a buffer. It does. Let's face it. I think mostly what happened was Sean Payton was speaking without a filter, heard about all the crap that happened, and just talked. Was comfortable and just talked. And then the second part is he was defending his quarterback, who he knows he needs to protect and take the pressure off of, because Russell Wilson was the guy that caught the most crap last year. And if it goes bad this year, he'll catch more. And Payton realizes he's first got to fix Russell Wilson. So how do you do that? You remove all the blame from Russell Wilson and blame the people that aren't there anymore. Fine. But there is a part of this where Sean Payton won a Super Bowl. He's always been lauded as one of the best quarterback coaches, offensive minds, and head coaches of the NFL. And if he doesn't fix Russ and the offense still sucks and the team doesn't win, he does plant the seed here of there was a lot of fixing to be done. You had no idea. Kind of gets him off the hook as well. For Aaron Rodgers, I think well documented. I'm not a huge Rodgers guy. Well documented, I think, that the Jets are living on the edge of doing business with Rodgers and trusting him and trusting that he is trustworthy and trusting that he has their back and trusting that he's not just in it for himself and trusting that he's going to be a good guy. However, I will say Rodgers in this instance, I think really hit a home run. Because what he did was, he's the guy that can say, leave my coach's name out of your mouth. Rodgers has enough success to where he can call out a Sean Payton. Rodgers has enough of a resume going to the Hall of Fame, 4 MVPs, etc., where he can actually stand up to a quote-unquote bully. And his words carry weight. And I think for Rodgers, he's protecting the coach that's in those walls from criticism that's going to rain down on him, speculation that he's a bozo, and maybe some questioning inside the locker room as well. Rodgers wants to go to bat for his guy to protect him from the outside and on the inside questions. So I think he did the right thing, and he's the one guy. Like Robert Saleh can't really fire back because Robert Saleh didn't have the reputation or the resume that Sean Payton does. By and large, I thought Aaron Rodgers, it's a good job.